What's up, YouTube? So I'm at Menards currently, again, per usual. My boy's a little bit busy, so I'm just going to do this commentary. So I'm going to do no edits, no cuts or anything like that through this entire video. Not even going to cut the voiceover or anything like that. I'm just going to keep rolling through this. So I'm going to explain the exercise and then go on from there, see what else I can get into. So starting with supinated bicep curls. So this is mainly working the short head of the bicep. It's also good for the forearm. Depending on how heavy you go with the exercise, it'll hit that muscle as well, but that's just completely up to you. I am trying to get stronger, bigger, and leaner, so I'm doing whatever it takes to get to that point. So I did 3 sets of this one, and I did 8 to 10 per arm, I believe, or 10 to 12, can't remember. And then rows, it was 8 to 10 per arm as well. So I did 3 sets. This was more of like my warm-up, and then I moved straight on into, I think I did dead stop rows, I believe. Let's roll into this next clip. So, okay, yeah, I think this was the dead stop row. So I started out with 135 for just a simple warm-up, and then I'm using 185 right here, and then I bumped up to 225, which I don't want to say it was like extremely difficult, but it was a little heavy, and my sciatic nerve has been a little inflamed as of recently, so I didn't want to go too heavy with it. But 225 felt fine in the time, but you know, I woke up the next morning and was not super happy. Wasn't feeling that great later on that night with it either. It's still unhappy as I'm recording this, and it's Sunday, and that was filmed on Saturday. So, cable lat pull downs, these are great for the outer portion of your lats. So, right after that, that's how you do a Superman partially, by the way. So, right after that, I took these guys, some 35s, and I did hammer curls. So, it was 10 to 12 for the lat pull downs, and then I think it was just straight 10 reps per arm, or 10 to 12 per arm on each side. I can't quite remember. So hammer curls are great because it works the long head of your bicep, and it gets the top head, or the top portion of your forearm, which I guess you could probably technically call that the medial side, depending on which way you twist your wrist and position your arm. So I did 5 sets of these guys, and then rolling into the hammer strength seated row with the chest pad. So this one in particular I really like because it just hits the inner portion of my back very, very well. It activates great. I get great mind muscle connection. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is actually one machine that is really nice for me to use, and it doesn't aggravate tendonitis in my elbow, which that has been activating a little bit. It was mainly in my right elbow this time, especially when I was doing like the dead stop rows. That's when I really started to feel it. And then these cable curls right here, I did 3 sets, drop sets, 3 drops a piece. So start out heavy, and I switched up my tempo. It got progressively faster as the weight got lighter. So this one's also working the short head of the bicep as well. But I did feel my tendonitis in this lift in particular, just because when your hands are supinated and you're pulling a lot of weight up, it causes a lot of tension on the elbow. So therefore my tendonitis kicked in, and if anyone else has it, it sucks a lot. It really does, and I get it. So, and I was with my buddy Lucas. We were filming and doing this whole entire workout together, but he's not a very big guy to just kind of step in front of the camera and be in the videos, so I didn't film any of his stuff. I just kind of did my own thing with it. But right here, we're doing seated rows, so I just propped the tripod up, and I had him drop the set for me since it was really far away, and I didn't have to reposition myself in this video. So we did 3 drops. I think the first one I started at 220. I had him drop it to 180, and then dropped it down to 140 for the very last one, I believe. But this one, rows, I really enjoy rows just because I feel it overall just like in my middle to lower back, especially because as you can see throughout my reps, I lean forward and then I came back. Good stretch, good contraction. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, stay strong, stay healthy, go kill it in the gym.